Because I just could not let him down, because I mean he used to go insane about things his life, his movies are his life, and I can understand some people not understanding that because they don't share the same level of passion. So don't know where it's coming from, and it seems a little crazy to you, but if you can look at it the right way, I mean, I somewhere believe that maybe my level of passion for this film was as much as his, and which is why I connected with him, and I understood where he's coming from. So it didn't matter if I had to go all day with one shot. I just went ahead and because if there is someone who is not happy with your best, that's just an opportunity to take out something even better
than your best.
So why not?
But in spite of the positivity, I mean, it's a tragic subject. So I mean, in this age of bubblegum romances and snack in, snack out, you think it's going to go down well?
Well, I don't know. I don't know the future. I know it works for me.
Okay.
I know it's a film that, well, let me just say it. The way it is, I think it's my best film.
That's nice.
It's something that I've not said ever in my life, but it's just, I don't know, I just feel it right now, so I'm saying it. I can say a lot of things about this film. I can say it's wonderful, it's spiritual, it's entertaining, it's, you'll laugh, you'll cry and all that, etc., etc., etc. But trying to describe the beauty of this journey of Guzarish is like trying to describe the beauty in nature with all its contrasting elements, with night and day, and birth and death. There's a beauty in that you cannot define. And that's what Guzarish is for me. It's some kind of wonderful, and
but this
I can't really explain it.
How do you deal with like Kites not doing well and getting panned by the critics? How do you deal with that?
Disappointed, of course, because you spend so much time working on a film. One needs chapters like this in one's lifetime. If you want your story to be great, you can't not want such chapters in your life. You need some chapters which cause pain, or where there's some struggle, or where there is a failure, and you have to keep rising. You have to keep going. You can't waste time in asking why. I don't do that. I believe in karma. I believe you get what you deserve. Maybe we went wrong somewhere, though it did find appreciation in a lot of sections. Internationally, we were applauded a lot. It's the first time that they noticed a Bollywood film. It did not get into the, it did not excite the core of the mass. And I think that's my failure, in the sense that I thought it was time that we could break the language barrier, and I realized that it was still not time.
It was the language problem.
Yeah, well, so that responsibility I take on my head, because that was my calling.
How badly has Barbara taken it? I mean, has it put a little comma to her Bollywood
No,
career?
she's a very mature person as well, and she was appreciated so much in the film. So I don't think personally anybody is disappointed, because everybody was appreciated, and there was a lot of applause, for the film. There were, for the heart to be satisfied and happy that we made a good film, and it wasn't the kind of, sometimes we choose a mountain to conquer, and it happens not to be the mountain that is the popular one, so it's okay, it doesn't matter.
So I mean, the rumors of you two guys also seem to have died down a little bit.
Well, they got created by someone, and that someone stopped talking, I guess. So
Someone,
whether that is a section of the media or what, doesn't matter.
She's not going to come back in.
I realize that when you become famous, you have to choose the battles that you want to fight. If you start fighting with everyone, there's you're going to lose focus on where you're going.
Right.
So when you're on a stage like this, anybody can get up and say anything, about my nose, about rumors, about. So you have to somewhere choose your battles, and I choose not to fight battles which don't really matter to me. I think somewhere Ash and myself, our approach to our work is somewhere similar.
Is it true that you almost said no to Guzarish?
Yeah, no, I was fully, I planned in my head that no, it's not the right time for me to work with someone like him.
You voted India's sexiest dad. How does it?
Well, hurrah for all the dads, and we still considered sexy. That's nice. Fat does not mean unhealthy, and a trim-toned six-pack body does not mean you're healthy.
Hi guys, this is Vivek Oberoi. Want to know anything about me or my film Rakta Charitra? मैं दूंगा आपके सारे सवालों का जवाब. Zoom Ring a Star. Dial 588-88901. पूछो सवाल जो दिल चाहे. Zoom Ring a Star. exclusively on Zoom, 100% Bollywood.
In association with Coca-Cola. Coke खुले तो बात चले.
पूछ आई क्या?
दोस्त पुराने साथ में है, याराने
आज उसकी छुट्टी तो नहीं?
स्पाइकर छू लो कंधे पे,
उसे अपनी सीट दे दे.
रख लो, फिर से मिलके जिंदगी चख लो.
नया सैमसंग मेट्रो 3200, थोड़ी जिंदगी चख लो. Fabrics touch more than your home. They touch your life. That's why we make them so special. E-Decor Fabrics.
Before you color your hair, stop and think. What if you could strengthen your hair as you color?
New Excellence Creme from L'Oreal Paris. The first creamy hair color, now with Pro Keratin.
My hair feels stronger. My color has never been so radiant. And grays? What grays?
New Excellence Creme from L'Oreal Paris.
Because you're worth it. This season, discover the world's #1 hair color with ₹50 off.
This festive season, have a blast with Me. The new and exciting range of Me laptops could win you an i20 and other exciting prizes too, along with an assured gift. Great offers with Me laptops powered by Intel Core i7 processor.
Asia's biggest business of fashion event. FDCI presents Wills Lifestyle India Fashion Week in association with Piyama De Wills. Tomorrow 6 p.m.
जा पंछी जा, दे जा पहले प्रेम का वादा, मेरे प्रेम का संदेशा.
पुराना फॉर्मूला छोड़ो, नया फॉर्मूला अपनाओ. नया विवेल डियो स्पिरिट. It keeps you fresh.
हमारा खोसा खोसा.
ताज़गी जो करीब लाए. विवेल डियो स्पिरिट by ITC.
पूछ आई क्या?
दोस्त पुराने साथ में है, याराने सब हाथ में.
आज उसकी छुट्टी तो नहीं? अबे स्पाइकर,
छू लो,
उसे अपनी सीट दे दे.
हाथ रख लो, फिर से मिलके जिंदगी चख लो.
नया सैमसंग मेट्रो 3200, थोड़ी जिंदगी चख लो.
जिंदगी चख लो.
Welcome, sir.
You know the Imperial Palace is royal the moment you arrive.
Spacious meeting rooms that take care of all your conference needs. International cuisines to match the royal tastes. Over 422 palatial rooms. Exotic experiences with a royal touch. Leisure time pleasures.
There's nothing quite as regal as the Imperial Palace.
Where executives can live like royalty.
आप चुन सकते हैं एक क्रीम जो सिर्फ डार्क स्पॉट्स पे काम करे, या एक क्रीम जो फाइट करे लाइंस, रिंकल्स, पैची स्किन और डार्क स्पॉट्स भी. एक्चुअली एक प्रोडक्ट है जो फाइट करे 7 साइंस ऑफ एजिंग. Olay Total Effects. The choice is yours.
The widest range of formals and corporate casuals in pure cotton. Only at Cotton King, the king of cotton ready-mades.
You've done very well with Aishwarya in the past, Jodha Akbar, Dhoom 2, and now this one. So you must be feeling like, okay, great, you know, we are successful together, chemistry works.
I don't think it's the chemistry that makes a film work. I think before starting any film, any two good actors have to reset themselves to zero, you know, and begin again from scratch, empty yourself out, and you know, you can't rest on the laurels of the past. So, and I think somewhere Ash and myself, our approach to our work is somewhere similar. So I don't think she also came with the attitude that, oh, you know.
Ritik, Ram Gopal Verma said on a social networking site that he can't stand the sight of Aishwarya brushing your teeth. So what is your reaction to that?
I don't know. He must be having his reasons. I know that he loves me and he wishes me the best. That's for certain. So I don't know I don't know the context in which he must have said that. I can't really comment on it. But I know he only wishes me the best. So I don't have any cause for concern.
No, because I think he said somewhere recently that you're too much of a superhero in the eyes of the public to have someone else do your work for you.
Well, that works for the film because I think this is the strongest superhero I have played in my life.
Yeah.
He is beyond a superhero.
Okay.
And that's the strength that comes from trying to portray what these people actually are about, the quadriplegics. The kind of power that they have and the kind of dignity that they have and the kind of courage that they have.
Yeah.
That's being able to smile through all your problems is a different kind of superpower.
It is.
And that's a power that we all actually have inside of us.
Well said.
And this is the kind of film that will show you how to access that power.
Yeah.
That's what this film is about.
Is it true that initially you went into a depression playing this character initially and then you came out of it?
Yes, of course. The first month and a half, it was a kind of like a darkness that I had to understand. I had to get myself to understand what it would feel like, and then to accept that, and then to rise above that, and then to have that mountain of emotions under all the smiles. To be able to portray that, you have to first understand the mountain of emotion. If you don't, so I don't think I was depressed. I think every time that I came out of a chat with one of my friends who were the patients, I think somewhere there was brightness with the understanding of life. So I don't think it was depression. I think it was just an exercise that yes, took me into the darkness, but also through that made me feel brighter than I've ever felt in my life.
And you're going to be like emulating another superhero, Amitabh Bachchan. You're stepping into his shoes for Agnipat.
No, I'm not going to make any such mistake. I'm not going to be stepping into anybody's shoes, least of all the man himself. And the reason I say that is because, the script is a little different than what you're imagining.
Okay.
So, we'll only tell when the film is out.
And what's happening with Krish 2?
Krish 2 it's actually Krish 3, actually. Because it's Koi Mil Gaya, Krish, and now Krish Part 3. Working on it, Dan has a couple of ideas, and he also has some new ideas, which are not Krish, something else. He's still, he's working on them simultaneously. Whichever one, wins will be made.
डरना मना है। सोनी ब्राविया presents Zoom Silver Screen आज रात 8 बजे। Presented by Sony Bravia, Monolithic Design. Watch full episodes on zoomtv.in.
Spacious meeting rooms that take care of all your conference needs. International cuisines. Over 422 palatial rooms.
There's nothing quite as regal as the Imperial Palace.
Where executives can live like royalty.
जिंदगी में आगे बढ़ना है तो कहो ना, क्योंकि जब ना कहते हो हार को तो जीत को कहते हो हाँ, ना कहते हो मुश्किलों को तो मंजिलों को कहते हो हाँ। जैसे यामा कहता है ना आम सवारी को, हाँ कहता है सिर्फ सर्वश्रेष्ठ टेक्नोलॉजी, इनोवेशन और डिजाइन को, ताकि आपका सफर सिर्फ बेहतर ना हो, हाँ सबसे बेहतर यस यामा।
Congrats! कौन सा महीना? तीसरा। तो साड़ी में आखिरी शो क्यों? जानती नहीं, प्रेगनेंसी के बाद स्ट्रेच मार्क्स हो जाते हैं।
इसका उपाय है स्ट्रेचनिल। चौथे महीने से डिलीवरी तक इसे दिन में 2 बार लगाएं।
बदसूरत स्ट्रेच मार्क्स रोकने में मदद करे स्ट्रेचनिल।
Beautiful. So beautiful. Even if it is switched off.
2010, a new kind of TV is born. Monolithic design. Bravia. Sony.
Asia's biggest business of fashion event. FDCI presents World's Lifestyle India Fashion Week in association with Piyama De Wills. Tomorrow 6 p.m.